Today we're talking about expectations and lessons when choosing between a natural or a man-made slab. We think we all know the story, that you're looking at a white marble or a quartz countertop. But the story is bigger than that. So I'm here at CIOT to explore some of the options you may not have considered before.
I love this one. This is gorgeous.
If you're not familiar with what natural stone looks like coming out of the earth, this is a great but small example. The idea is that they source large blocks. A rough stone surface like this would then get cut to be smooth and then polished for what you would think of as the finished product. The variety available in nature is endless. When you think of a marble countertop, you're probably thinking of a traditional Calacatta, white with a gray vein. Today, we're gonna look at so many different options, and I, for one, am thrilled that they're coming back on trend. The variety and difference in color and pattern is based entirely on where it's sourced. So the minerals and metals that were in the ground and were compressed over millennia are what create all the color that you see. There's also a difference on how a block is sliced. So something that's sliced across is going to create a different strata from something that's sliced down. More delicate stones like an onyx or a marble tend to come in smaller slabs than, say, a granite or a quartzite. But what they lack in size, they more than make up for in variety. So if you're thinking of designing with a marble slab, you'll want to be allowing for a seam at least every 5 to 7 feet. When you're making the choice between natural and man-made slabs, you need to remember that with marble comes maintenance. These pieces will patina over time, and that's part of their charm. While marble has been available for thousands of years, something new to the market are these semi-precious aggregates. These slabs are put together by hand from slices of semi-precious stones and then bonded with resin for a finished product. With this new technique, stones that could previously only have been enjoyed in jewelry or small furniture pieces are now available in large formats like this. I love that they filled in these little holes with all the little chipped bits. I mean, like there's no blank space. It's constant motion. It's amazing. You know, if it didn't weigh 1,400 pounds, I'd put it on the top of my car and take it home today. Although these are man-made, because they're made up of natural materials, no two pieces are ever going to be the same. And the way that those materials are treated allows for even greater variety. For example, this slab and this slab are both made out of petrified wood. But because of the direction the wood was sliced, you get an entirely different look. The beauty and the delicacy of these materials means they're best used as a decorative element. Think cladding a fireplace, kitchen backsplash, or a foyer feature wall. Because these pieces are man-made, the sizing that the slabs come in is much more predictable, with the average one being about 6 feet by 10 feet. Now, on the man-made side, huge advances have been made in porcelain fabrication. What used to just be used as a tile is now coming in slabs as big as 5 feet by 10 feet. And different thicknesses in the porcelain lend themselves to a variety of applications that weren't previously possible. A lighter 6mm material is great for cladding walls or a large-scale floor application, whereas a 12mm material is great for countertops or around a heat source like a fireplace. And for countertop installations, porcelain is significantly more heat-resistant and less likely to chip on impact than other man-made products. I think the drama in this piece in particular is stunning, and you can see how they've controlled the veining, mimicking the way you would get a book-matched natural slab. And by giving us this option, you can use it on large-scale installations. And just like with a natural stone slab, there are options for a polished or honed finish, like on this faux Calacatta. There are a few installations that these slabs are perfect for, namely showers with minimal grout lines. You can even install them on a shower floor, provided you use a honed finish. As a designer, there's one particular detail about products like this Sapien stone porcelain that I really love, and that is the through body coloration. In the past, an exposed edge of porcelain would mean I would have to hide it. But because of that through coloration, it looks like a finished natural stone edge. You see the veining, you see the variation, and that allows for so many more installation options. Finding the perfect slab for your next project has never been easier with the wide range of options in natural and man-made stones available on the market today. Whether you're interested in family-friendly durability or a high-impact statement installation, the options are nearly endless.